this video, we'll learn how we can write fractions on the number line. As you know, each fraction is made up of two components, a numerator and denominator. For example, here the fraction 1 by 7 has numerator 1 and its denominator is 7. Similarly, the fraction 2 by 7 has numerator 2 and its denominator is 7. Now let's write some fractions with the denominator 7 on the number line. Whenever you have to write any fraction on the number line, you have to divide each whole number into the number that your denominator shows. So here, as I showed you, my denominator is 7. I'll divide the number line from 0 to 1 into 7 equal portions. Here, this highlighted line shows you that my number line is divided into 7 equal parts. Now let's count the fractions or the small portions that lie between 0 to 1 with the denominator 7. So my first fraction will be 1 by 7. My second fraction will be 2 by 7. And third will be 3 by 7. And similarly, I'll keep on counting. My numerator will change, but my denominator will remain the same, that is 7. When I reach the fraction 7 by 7, you can see that there is the whole number 1 on top of it. That's because 7 divided by 7 is equals to 1. In this way, you can write any fraction with any denominator, but you have to keep in mind that your number line whole numbers are divided into equal portions of the number that your denominator shows. Let's look at another simple example. Here the number lines you see have been extended into two portions, from 0 to 1 and then from 1 to 2. So one whole is being divided into 5 equal portions here. So I can also say that I have divided my one whole into 5 equal parts. So now let's see what fractions lie here on this number line. As my whole is divided into 5 equal parts, my denominator will be 5. And starting after 0, my first fraction will be 1 by 5, second fraction will be 2 by 5, and then I'll keep on counting until I reach the whole number 2. You can notice that 5 by 5 has the whole number 1 on top of it. That's because 5 divided by 5 gives us 1. Similarly, the fraction 10 by 5 gives us the whole number 2, because 10 divided by 5 is equals to 2. You can also see that when I count my fractions, my numerator changes, but my denominator, that is 5 here, never changes. It remains the same. That's because I have divided each whole number into 5 equal portions on this number line. Here you see a blank number line. Can you tell me where the fraction 3 by 4 lies on this number line? Now pause the video, write down your answers, and then come back after a while to check your answers. Since my numerator is 3 and my denominator is 4, I'll divide this number line into 4 equal portions. Then I'll count the fractions, the divided portions after 0, and you will see that 3 by 4 lies just before 1. The other two fractions that come before 3 by 4 will be 1 by 4 and 2 by 4.